CBS 8's Elizabeth Sanchez spoke with Mark Grant about the person behind the live coverage of the Final Four. Elizabeth?
Well, you know, this is where all the magic happens, the control room. This is where the decisions are made on what you get to see on the air. And for the first time ever, a black director will be calling the shots for the NCAA championship game.
Oh, my God! Ready, 5, take 5. Ready, camera 4, take 4. Ready, camera 3, 6, take 6. Ready, camera 2, take 2.
You won't see Mark Grant calling the plays on the court, but if you take a look inside the production trucks at NRG Park in Houston, you'd see him making those split-second decisions, deciding what viewers get to see on TV.
Let me see some bummage, guys. Ready, camera 6, take 6.
Grant is part of sports history as the first black director for a championship game.
I'm very excited about that. I would say that it's probably taken too long, and while I'm very grateful for the opportunity, I'm glad I'm the first, but I hope I'm not the last.
For the last 39 Final Four games at CBS, legendary director Bob Fishman directed. But when he retired last year, CBS turned to Grant, who considered himself a football director for CBS's NFL coverage.
So when they asked me to do it, I was really surprised, and they could have chosen anybody, but they thought enough of what I do in basketball to say, hey, we want you to be the next guy.
Grant says Saturday's game was not just a nail-biter for fans, but for him too. The bosses were in the production truck.
I was very, very nervous. I was excited. I was also confident. I mean, I think you can be confident and nervous at the same time, and I was a little bit of both. You know, fortunately, that first game came down to a buzzer beater on the last play of the game by San Diego State, and you know, we captured the moment well. I went back and looked at it and was very happy with what I did.
The 5-time Sports Emmy winner is also excited to be a part of something special. It's the last championship game for legendary sports broadcaster Jim Nantz.
The fact that I am doing his last game, I will remember it forever. And, you know, we have a lot of stuff special planned when the game's over and all that for Jim.
Grant knows this is a big moment for San Diego State and UConn. He's ready to capture more than just the game.
I'm always looking for, you know, the joy and the pain. Lamont Butler hits a shot, and it's great, and you know, it's a historic moment for San Diego State.
This is the CBS 8 control room. The director sits here. The producer sits over here. Now, Mark Grant, who is 63 years old, says he's planning a good game tomorrow, but you know, some of that is going to be up to the teams. Elizabeth Sanchez, CBS 8 News.
That is the scariest job, by the way, in the station.
Yes.
I mean, I remember in college, we'd had to try every job in the news department, and I was like, that is not for me.
The pressure is on that
Those
job.
guys have stomachs of steel. All right, good luck tomorrow.